This is not just another season in the W. This is season number 29. And this might be the best, the deepest, the most dramatic, and most unpredictable year so far. We gonna see a crazy, crazy awesome year, and I'm excited about it. So if you are new here or you haven't been keeping up with what's been happening in the world of the WNBA, don't worry, I got you. And in this stream, we're going to talk about some of the stuff that you all need to know. This is going to be the one-stop shop of like, hey, you haven't been paying attention over the last couple of months. Maybe there's some stuff that happened that you forgot about. This is the stream that we're going to talk about some stuff, okay? I'm going to try my best to give you all everything you all need to know about this season of the WNBA. Again, year 29. Really, really awesome that the WNBA has lasted this long. And, WNBA is thriving. And I can't wait till the season fully kicks off tonight. Guys, we are talking a lot of changes in the WNBA. New teams, new coaches, blockbuster trades, game day, some awesome game day matchups to start off today and tomorrow, and where the league may be going to next. And we first want to start off with new coaches everywhere, because the league basically pressed the reset button, and I was like, okay, we didn't have just not one, just not two, but a ton of new head coaches. We got Stephanie White, who has made her return to Indiana, a place that she actually was the head coach before she left. Decided to come back. We see Tyler Marsh get his first head coaching opportunity. He has taken over with the Chicago Sky. Previously was with the Las Vegas Aces. Carl Semesco has left the college game and has decided to become a head coach in the pros. He is now the head coach of the Atlanta Dream. We see Kurt Miller actually leave his sort of head coaching job and decide to actually just do a GM role for once and have it just be that. He's done both GM and head coaching at the same time for a long while, but now he is doing the just GM role in Dallas. We also have Chris Koklanis as the new head coach of the Dallas Wings as well. So they have new GM, new head coach in Dallas. We also have a new head coach in LA as well. Lynn Roberts has left the University of Utah and has come over to LA to become the LA Sparks' new head coach. We have Rashid Mezian, who has left the Belgium national team as their head coach, and now he is the head coach of the Connecticut Sun. Sidney Johnson was an assistant coach with the Chicago Sky last year. He is now the head coach of the Washington Mystics. We also have Jamila Weidman, I believe Wiedemann, I think that may be how you pronounce her last name. She is now the GM for the Washington Mystics. So a lot of just restructuring, like changing of the guards when it comes to WNBA leadership. Thank you so much, Shay, for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. Says hit that like button. Yes, if y'all could, as we're going through this, if y'all could hit that like button, that really would help the channel out a whole lot. Okay. All right, let's continue on. We also had some retirement that hit pretty hard, right? Some of y'all may not remember this because, we tend to forget things pretty quickly, but Diana Taurasi hung up her jersey for good this offseason. She is officially done as a player. After 20 iconic years, Diana Taurasi hung it up and she said peace out as the GOAT. We also saw Elena Delle Donne end up saying goodbye to the game as well. She also was someone who was a very legendary player during her time. And actually, since her retirement, she has actually joined the Washington Mystics front office. So you will still see Elena Delle Donne quite often. You will still see her quite often because she is now in the front office. She's no longer a player anymore, but she's making some decisions with the Washington Mystics. So some of those videos that y'all may have seen around draft day, y'all may have been like, hey, isn't that Elena Delle Donne? Yes, that was Elena Delle Donne because she's working with them now. We also, this was something that happened, I guess, this didn't happen this offseason, but it happened 2 off seasons ago. Candace Parker, she already told us that she retired from the WNBA. She did not play in the WNBA last year. But the new thing is around Candace Parker is that she will have her number 3 jersey retired by the LA Sparks. I believe that match is going to be on June 29th, when she will have her jersey officially retired from the Sparks. Okay, so that's kind of like some of the news that you all may have forgotten about, but I want to resurface again. We also had some blockbuster moves that players have made. We saw the Aces end up having a major trade for Jewel Lloyd. We see the LA Sparks land Kelsey Plum. Brittany Griner decided to leave Phoenix for Atlanta. Satu Sabli and Alyssa Thomas joined forces with Kalia Copper in Phoenix. We got Dewana Bonner, who ended up signing with the Indiana Fever. Natasha Howard signed with the Indiana Fever. Like, basically, Sydney Colson, a lot of players went to the Indiana Fever, but Dewana ended up reuniting with her former head coach, Stephanie White. Okay? We also have, and also remember, Stephanie White and Dewana Bonner were with the Connecticut Sun last year. Now they're both with Indiana Fever. Anyway, we also had Natasha Cloud go to a couple places. She was temporarily in Connecticut. She really didn't like that. Now she's with the New York Liberty, and she loves that. Like, guys, you know when Tosh Cloud is excited, and yeah, literally every single video I see of her, she's smiling, she's happy, she's over the moon excited that she is in New York. But yeah, she is in New York. We also had Dallas pick up Dejanay Carrington, Nalissa Smith, and a whole bunch of other players as well. They're looking to make some noise. We ended up seeing lots of trades. I'm not gonna go over all the trades, but those are just some of like the more notable ones that I wanted to call out in terms of trades, in terms of free agency signings and whatnot. We got a lot of players on new teams. A lot of players. Okay. Lots of players. We also saw some cool moments that happened in the offseason for current players as well. We saw Caitlin and Asia get their jerseys retired at Iowa and South Carolina. We saw former players Sue Bird, Maya Moore, and Sylvia Fowles get entered into the Hall of Fame. And we just saw the WNBA draft happen last month, where Paige Bueckers ended up winning the national championship with UConn and then went number 1 to Dallas. And yeah, WNBA changed in just about every direction. So with that being said, let's look ahead to what is next. And what is next is WNBA tip-off. All right, this weekend we have a awesome slate of games. We are entering rivalry week for the WNBA, and the best part of the start of the WNBA is because the WNBA has what they call Test Drive. It's presented by CarMax, and from May the 16th through May the 21st, WNBA League Pass is free. Okay, you don't need a subscription. Just go to the WNBA app, and you can stream every game during WNBA tip-off Test Drive. All right, and so we got some great games that are going to be happening tonight. I very much will be trying to watch every single moment of every single game, because tonight we have the Washington Mystics versus the Atlanta Dream. That game is happening at 7:30 Eastern time, which should be very, very fun. Again, this is Brittany Griner's debut game with the Atlanta Dream. We also, at that same time, will be able to watch the Minnesota Lynx versus the Dallas Wings. We got Nafisa Collier versus Paige Bueckers. They're not actually going against each other, but you get what I'm saying. Like, in terms of like the two bigger names, it should be fun. It should be really exciting to watch that game happen, and just to really see what Dallas really has to offer. Because again, this is a really new squad for Dallas, new coach, like whole new everything basically. We also have the final game of the night, which is going to be a chance to watch a new team in a new era. The Golden State Valkyries will take on the LA Sparks. I'm excited for that game as well. Golden State Valkyries, we're just still very curious to see ultimately what they can do this year. In their first inaugural year in the W, and they're going against the LA Sparks, which has their new star in Kelsey Plum. So that should be very, very fun as well. And then on Saturday, we got the Fever versus the Sky, of course, Caitlin versus Angel. Yes, I believe it's 5 times they're going to be playing against each other this year. It's going to be wild because the WNBA can't get enough. I mean, it's going to be a ratings bonanza. Okay, I'm telling you. We also have the Aces versus the Liberty as well. This is going to be the ring ceremony for the Liberty that's going to happen tomorrow. We got the Storm versus the Mercury, where we're going to see Dominique Malunga debut. I'm really interested to see how she does this season. I think she's going to be really fun. And also, we're going to get a chance to take a look at Satsu Sabally and Alyssa Thomas during the regular season on the same team. And then on Sunday, we got some other games as well. We got the Mystics versus the Sun, the Lynx versus the Sparks, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. All right. It should be really, really awesome. I'm excited about it. Hopefully y'all are as well. And so yeah, that's what we got to look forward to. And as we're watching these games, just know that we are watching new faces and new eras. When it comes to the rookie watch, of course, you got Paige Bueckers as a big time face in Dallas. We got Dominique Malunga in Seattle that is about to enter Dunk Watch. Okay, we're gonna call it Dunk Watch. It's gonna be on in Seattle, as I am anticipating who will be that first player in the WNBA to get dunked on. Who is it gonna be? Rakia Jackson already said she don't want it to be her. Who's going to be the first person to get dunked on? I'm curious, okay? I'm very curious. We have Kiki Ira-Affin and Sonia Citron trying to make some stuff happen in the new era with the Washington Mystics. That should be pretty interesting to see. We also have Anissa Morrow and Sanaya Rivers in Connecticut as well. It should be really, really fun to watch. Lots of new combos we're looking to watch as well. We got all the stuff that's happening in Indiana. Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boss, and Dewana Bonner, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell. It's going to be very, very fun to watch Indiana and what they can do. We got Asia Wilson, Jewel Lloyd, and Chelsea Gray in Vegas, which should be fun. We got Kalia Copper, Satu Sabally, Alyssa Thomas in Phoenix. And in New York, hey, they're trying to make it happen again. We got Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, Jonquil Jones, Natasha Cloud, and they trying to make some stuff happen, okay? And that's not it, guys. We got Arike Agumbawale and Paige Bueckers in Dallas. Offensive bonanza. And then, of course, you got Nalissa Smith in there. You got Dejanay Carrington in there as well. It should be very, very fun to see what Dallas can do. And then in Atlanta, Atlanta is going to be having a ball all season. You got Brittany Griner, you got Ryan Howard, Alisha Gray, and Brianna Jones. It is a whole new league, basically. And not only do you have faces that kind of shuffled around, you also have a whole new team. The Golden State Valkyries have arrived. They are the first W expansion team since the Atlanta Dream joined in, I believe, 2008. And guys, the Bay Area is ready for this team. 17,000 fans showed up at their preseason debut, and I'm interested to see what the Golden State Valkyries can do. Yes, you all have heard I've made videos about them, and some of y'all may be like, "Oh, Quita is so negative about the Golden State Valkyries. You know, she doesn't like the Golden State Valkyries." I love the Golden State Valkyries. I love the fact that this team is in the league. Yes, they got a lot of challenges that they're gonna have to deal with in their first season. All right, all their draft picks are gone for at least this season. Maybe their first round pick may be here next season. This is a team that's very much built on international players and veterans. This is a team that seems to be not a flashy but more strategic type of team, and I'm excited to ultimately see what the Golden State Valkyries can do, because their success is good for the league, okay? Their success is good for the league, okay? And we also have the Toronto Tempo that will be joining in 2026, as well as the new Portland team as well. No name for the Portland team, but expansion is here. I love it. Hopefully y'all love it as well. Okay, we also have a new initiative that the WNBA has launched. They launched this, I believe, yesterday, and it's called the No Space for Hate Initiative. This is a moment to talk about something pretty kind of serious that the WNBA recognized as something that was so important that they needed to actually make a real initiative about it, because some of the stuff that happened last year and whatnot, like, It was a whole thing. Anyway, the WNBA launched a league-wide initiative called No Space for Hate. What this means is that they're going to be enhanced AI tech that's going to block online hate. How exactly? I don't know. We're going to see tougher arena security. We're going to see expanded mental health resources for players. We're going to see a stronger fan code of conduct. Basically, the league is trying their best to protect its players and, just protecting what the league has built and ensuring that players are happy to continue to play in the league. Like this is about kind of preserving what has been created, and we'll see how this goes throughout the year. But throughout the year, you'll likely see initiatives, from that are started by the league, but also in arenas, you may hear more talk about this initiative, just to try to get everybody on one accord of sorts when it comes to some of the rhetoric around the WNBA. Okay, so talked about that. Now let's talk about some of the other storylines and other things that we're going to be talking about all year. I got a lot of questions. Can the New York Liberty repeat? I say no. What do y'all say? The reason why I say no is because you have two huge defensive players that are going to be missing, right? Kayla Thornton is with the Golden State Valkyries, and Benigni Hamilton is injured. She is going to miss the entire season, so that's a huge loss. Okay, huge loss. So can they repeat? I kind of say no, but what do y'all say? Also, another question is, will A'ja Wilson win a fourth MVP trophy? This season, I think they're going to give it to somebody else, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm very much interested in that. Another question is, will the Indiana Fever end up winning a championship this year? They have tried to structure a team that can make a lot of stuff happen. And so we'll see. We'll see about that. Also, what will Phoenix really look like in this new era? Again, the Diana Taurasi era is over. No Brittany Griner. You bring in Alyssa Thomas, who's going to be your point forward, who's going to really lead this charge, but you also bring in Satu Sabally. How does it all fit together, and how does Phoenix look like? Especially because they did bring in quite a few international players as well, and so that's a huge question, right? Another question that is not really something I'm asking this year, but I'm asking sort of down the road is, can the Valkyries actually win a championship in 5 years? Another question is, what happens at the end of the season when it comes to the collective bargaining agreement? How good will the Chicago Sky really be? The Seattle Storm, Skylar Diggins-Smith said that this is the most talented team that she's been on. How good are the Seattle Storm? And will they be able to make the necessary adjustments during the regular season to allow them not only to have good seating in the playoffs, but to have that momentum to make an actual run in the playoffs? And then finally, the question I have that will be answered throughout this year is, how many players are going to Eurobasket, and how does that positively or negatively affect WNBA teams? That's another question I have in this as well. So lots of questions, but I'm interested. So I got another segment I want to go through that talks about all the players. But just to close this section out, I'm curious to hear what you all have to say. Who is your MVP pick? Yes, the WNBA did have a GM survey. I'm gonna go through that GM survey probably tomorrow, but they did anticipate that maybe Nafisa Collier might win the MVP this year. Who do y'all got for the MVP? Who y'all got for Rookie of the Year? Who's your championship favorite? Your dark horse team? I'm very curious to hear what you all have to say. And finally, what are you most excited about as the WNBA tips off this week? I'm curious. I'm just excited to watch some awesome hoops. I really am. I think it's gonna be a great year. Here's the thing. I'm anticipating chaos, right? I'm anticipating us to be surprised about players and teams and how they end up doing. I'm excited overall, just super excited, and I'm hopefully y'all are as well. Hopefully this sort of quick style recap was helpful for you. I wanted to get to a whole bunch of points pretty quickly, so hopefully that was of interest. Guys, I will continue to keep you all posted about what's happening in the WNBA every single day. Make sure to hop on Join Quita in the mornings. Got some announcements that are coming pretty soon. But it's gonna be a great year in the W. I'm excited. Hopefully y'all are as well. We're gonna rock out. And make sure to always tune in to me every single morning. Quita in the mornings. And Mr. President is like, hey, yeah, tune in, subscribe, hit that like button, guys. All right, so that was that quick segment. Let's see if let me take a quick super chat break. Thank you so much, Connie, for the super chat. Says, let's go, Fever. Can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah, Fever get their season started tomorrow. It should be pretty fun. Stern, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, wings with 7 guards seems a bit strange. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what Chris Kouklinas can do. Again, new head coach, new GM, basically brand new roster. A lot of changes have been made, and so I don't know. Overall, I got a lot of questions about what happens with the Dallas Wings. I'm curious, but it should be fun though. It should be fun. Okay, so some of y'all are probably wondering, okay, Quita, you kind of walked through some random stuff. Sure, that is interesting. However, who in the world is on these teams? Can you go through the list of the players who are actually on a WNBA squad to begin the season? And to that, I say yes. Yes, I can do that. All right. And so in this sort of segment, we're gonna go through all the players, every single player that is on a roster. Okay, every single player. There's a lot of players in the league. And we're gonna go through them all. So hopefully that is of interest, and hopefully that's helpful to you all. Okay. So actually, we got a super chat. Let me do the super chat real quick, and then we'll go through the list of players. Thank you so much, Amanda, for the super chat. Really do appreciate your support of this channel. Thank you.